Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to a brand new video, and if you didn't know already, we are on the Deadman mode tournament, second video of the tournament. If you didn't catch the first one, we made 200 mil from doing the agility pyramid, and that was absolute bank, and that was in just over a day and a half. And in this video, we're going to move on to runecrafting and see how much money we can make doing the runecrafting skill in Deadman mode. We do have some close calls and some other adventures along the way, so hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll get straight into the clips. So obviously to kick off the runecrafting skill, we're going to have to unlock rune mysteries, and here we go. The runecrafting skill has been unlocked. Or maybe it's not even required, but I do need to use the abyss at some point, which requires this. Hey, here we go. This is the end of the abyss mini quest. I need this for the pouches because that's going to give us like twice the runes per run and also get some early XP. Got the small pouch here, and that means I can go and kill the creatures for bigger pouches. Just knocked out some quick early magic levels to get 45 mage so we can make our way around the game a bit easier, and it's going to be useful for house telly, and you'll see why we're going to be using this in a second. We're going to be crafting nature runes. Next stage of the setup, 40 construction coming in. This is going to be useful because now we can move our house to Brimhaven. The plan starts to come together. Priest in Peril done for the 200 millionth time on RuneScape. And of course the next level coming in is going to be 43 prayer, because we just have to beef up a little bit. It'll make it easier when we're getting attacked by people. Plus we will be able to get our pouches in the abyss a lot easier if we can pray against the things that are just going to be nipping away at us, because they do actually hit a decent amount. Hey, there we go, we got the 2 pouches. Didn't actually take too long. Just smack up the prey melee with our 50 range and our monk robes, max prayer bonus, and you can just pray against them. And the leeches are in the northwest corner, so you can just kill loads of them. I think the pouches are 1 in 50, they're the same off all the monsters. So just going to go in here and lose our skull. Hey, look what we got here, 44 rune crafting. Now we can craft nature runes, and if you didn't know already, natures are pretty in demand in the tournament, pretty hard to get from anything other than buying from shops, runecrafting, and a few monster drops, but because everyone's trying to train mage, natures end up being worth a lot. And this is the reason why we got 40 construction. We can move our house to Brimhaven for, let's see how much it's going to cost. Do we have the right cash? Oh, it's going to be expensive. 15k, that's fine. Going to be making bank. 15k is nothing. Just making some nature tiaras so we can save an inventory slot per run, making 4 of them, just because when we get PK'd we'll probably be losing them if the PKs loot them. So if you hadn't figured already, the method that I've been doing is runecrafting using the house portal in Brimhaven. So how that works is you teleport to your house, you leave your house, you run down from Brimhaven, go to the shop, the famous Karamja shop, unnote your essences there, fill up your pouches, unnote again, and then run all the way down to the nature altar, where you can enter using your tiara and then craft the runes, teleport to house again, and repeat this process. So we don't bank at any stage, and I was typically having around anywhere from 0 to 500 nature runes in the inventory at any one time. You can make around 1,200 nats an hour, so I had 2 accounts, so in theory I could make 2,400 nature runes per hour. And typical sell prices range anywhere from 400 to 500 GP this tournament. It was definitely a lot more in past tournaments, and I think less people are needing nature runes because it's a longer tournament, so people are just firebolting, fire striking to get their mage up, rather than going for the expensive alching route. Although I could make 2,400 an hour using both my accounts, I actually didn't get anywhere near this because a lot of the time I was trading the natures onto one account and then going and selling them and swapping them off, so I wasn't having over a mil just running around in Karamja with no food at one time. Swap rates for this video varied from anywhere between, I think, 1 to 30 at the very start to at the end about 1 to 10 I think was the lowest we went, and that is currently the swap rate as of the 12th of March. I enjoyed this far more than Pyramid. It's so much more relaxed because you don't have to move your camera around, which is very nice because you can just keep it pointing the same way and you're just running and walking with the essence. It really helped out having above 80 agility from Pyramid on both accounts because the run recharged so much faster, which made this method even more GP an hour. I did have one unfortunate occurrence where I home teleported when I was skulled. I forgot to use my abyssal bracelet when I was going to recharge my pouches in the abyss, so I accidentally got skulled as I was going in. Then I repaired my pouches and home teleported, which was absolutely stupid because I obviously didn't notice the skull above my head, and then proceeded to get killed by the guards in Lumbridge. I forgot to protect most of my stats, so most of them got slashed in half because I was skulled. My protected stats also went down 10% because I was skulled and died in a safe zone. And my bank appeared on the floor in Lumbridge for people to loot. Luckily, people gave back a lot of the stuff that I ended up losing. However, the main loss was I had about 1 million GP in Grand Exchange offers, which just get wiped out of the game. Because when you die when you're skulled, your GE offers all just get wiped. And that meant around, I think it was over 2,000 nats just disappeared from the game, and I was so annoyed. One thing that rubbed the salt into the wound even more is that when you die when you're skulled, you lose all your untradables. So I lost my flipping pouches. These 3 pouches, I lost them, and it literally took like over an hour to get them back. I was so annoyed. Really frustrating, but we got through it. Oh, I can see him appearing. Here he comes. Yes, we've got him. This guy is also runecrafting nats, so of course we have to take out the competition. And because he's runecrafting, really, he's not going to have any food whatsoever. So this is a free kill. You didn't kill me. You're my competition, so I have to kill you. You're crashing the price of nats. Literally, it's so hard to sell the nats these days. That's my biggest issue at the moment, because I'm standing in the GE for quite a while trying to sell nats and swap GP off. So amongst all this, I even managed to get 75 runecrafting in one of my accounts. The main account I was runecrafting on, that was just there smashing out nature runes all the time while solo mission, was crafting and selling and swapping, etc. So there we go, 75. That means I can use the giant pouch. So I didn't play quite as much as the first day on days 2 and 3, but I still played a decent amount, and we were making a lot of GP at the nature runes because I could just smash them out. I could make 50 per inventory and literally 1,500 an hour just cruising on my account once I got 75 RC. But we did manage to make it to 300 mil swapped in total from Deadman mode this tournament, which is very nice indeed. Double the amount that we managed to swap last time. So very happy with that one indeed. The swap rates did go down, so it made it harder to make money. But I've definitely swapped over 10 mils and mils off this game. I did end up making 108 mil from the runecrafting in total, which brought the grand total up to 300 mil made this Deadman mode tournament. So what am I going to do now? I think the swapping rate has crashed too much for me to bother swapping anymore. I know I can still make easily, say, 10 mil Deadman an hour if I try my hardest, but I just don't really want to. I mean, the nats take a while to sell, and I just can't really be bothered runecrafting anymore. Probably going to go and train my stats up a bit. Okay, so for the outro you can see some clips of me nearly dying with a whole bunch of runes, and I had quite a lot of the GE offers in at this point, but I did manage to get the escape against Angry Bolter, and also Mika ended up nearly dying as well. He was walking away from the trolls, and I was training nearby, so I got to witness the almost assassination of him. But just quickly in the outro here, I've probably finished swapping for this season because I don't really want to grind out for GP anymore because the rates have somewhat crashed and I just can't really be bothered runecrafting anymore. So I think I'm going to train up my stats and maybe go try range mage PKing after I do DT, maybe get Blitz and 85 range and PK in some more obscure spots so I'm not getting taken out by clan members the whole time. But anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and if you leave a comment below if you enjoyed. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Yes! Oh my, look at my info. 1k chaos, 500 nuts, and the GE is actually absolutely stacked right now. I would have lost so much there. But we got away. So we live to survive another day. Nice.